Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town, and today I have the distinct pleasure of swearing in 6 new police officers to the best police department in the state of New Jersey. And I don't just say that as some mayor who says whatever he wants to say. I say that as the mayor of a town that gets accredited every 3 years by a national firm that comes out and looks at every single practice, policy, procedure that this police department follows. They look at us up and down, inside and out. They always come back with the best possible review and the highest possible accreditation, and that's a tribute to the leadership of the police department, but also to the men and women who work in the police department, civilians included. It's a fantastic force. I say it all the time that they're the best, and then they go out every single day and they prove that they are. They've done such great things, life-saving opportunities they've had, and just great police work. And we're very, very proud of them. And now we have 6 new people joining the force. In many cases, I would bet this is a lifelong dream that many of them have had to join this force. So let me quickly introduce some of the people that are up the dais with me. To my right is Deputy Police Director Joe Niski. Our Director Bob Hubner and the Chief Law Enforcement Officer Scott Kuzma are actually on business up in Newark doing some training, and they couldn't be here today. It was out of their control, and this was already scheduled, but Joe is here. We also have from our council, 3rd Ward Councilman Corey Spiller, Avenel and Port Reading, Lizbeth DeJesus, Councilwoman at Large, 5th Ward Councilwoman Debbie Meehan, Colonia, 1st Ward Councilwoman Nancy Drum, Woodbridge proper and Seawarren, and Councilman at Large and retired police officer from the Woodbridge PD, Brian Small. So without further ado, I'd like to call up Police Officer Samantha T. Siana. Police Officer Samantha Siana, 23, is a lifelong resident of Hope Lawn. Police Officer Siana graduated from Woodbridge High School and attended Rutgers University, where she earned a bachelor's degree in criminal justice with a minor in sociology. Officer Siana was employed as a corrections officer by the Middlesex County Department of Corrections prior to being hired by the Woodbridge Police Department. I'd like to now ask Municipal Clerk John Mitch to swear in Officer Siana.
Yes, please, my parents.
Yeah, come on in. If both of you will hold the Bible. Do you, Samantha Siana, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that you will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, and you will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of police officer according to the best of your ability, so help you God?
I do.
Congratulations.
Police Officer Kari Manzini. Police Officer Kari Manzini, 23, a resident of Woodbridge since 2011. Officer Manzini graduated from Woodbridge High School and is currently working towards his degree in public and nonprofit administration at Rutgers University, Newark, where I graduated from. Police Officer Manzini was a member of the Woodbridge Police Department Auxiliary since March 2014, where he held the rank of sergeant prior to being hired by the Woodbridge Police Department. I feel like I've watched you grow up because you've been here so long. You heard 5 years, so congratulations, Mr. Mitch.
Come back. Your family come back. Come on, move over here. Step over this way. If you two want to hold on to the Bible, you have to put your left hand on the Bible. Left hand. Raise your right hand. Do you, Kari Manzini, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that you will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people?
I do.
And that you will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of police officer according to the best of your ability, so help you God?
I do.
Congratulations.
Well, if you didn't do that, you'd be in trouble. Police Officer Andrew J. Katarski. Police Officer Andrew Katarski, 30, is a resident of Colonia, graduated from Woodbridge High School. Officer Kotarski was formerly employed by the Woodbridge Township Road Department and has worked for the township since April 2015. Police Officer Kotarski's grandfather was Steve Uhas and his uncle was John Uhas, both members of the Woodbridge Police Department. Mr. Mitch.
Do you, Andrew Kotarski, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that you will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people? You will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of police officer according to the best of your ability, so help you God.
I do.
Congratulations, sir.
Police Officer Robert W. Vanko. Police Officer Vanko, 25, is a lifelong resident of Colonia. Officer Vanko is a graduate of Bishop R. High School, me too, and stands as a graduate of Rowan University, earning a bachelor's degree in radio, television, and movie communications. You can work part-time at TV 35 upstairs if you need to. Prior to being hired by Woodbridge Police Department, Police Officer Vanko worked for News 12 New Jersey in Raritan Center. Mr. Mitch.
Do you, Robert Vanko, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that you will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, and you will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of police officer according to the best of your ability, so help you God?
I do.
Congratulations, sir. Congratulations.
Police Officer Neil E. Garrett. Police Officer Garrett, 25, is also a lifelong resident of the Colonia section of Woodbridge Township. Police Officer Garrett graduated from Colonia High School and attended Rutgers University in New Brunswick, where he earned his bachelor's degree with a major in criminal justice and a minor in sociology. Police Officer Garrett was a member of the Woodbridge Police Auxiliary, also since June 2015, so we kind of watched him grow up too, prior to being hired as a Woodbridge Township police officer. Mr. Mitch.
My parents right there.
The Bible, please. Put your left hand on the Bible. Raise your right hand. Do you, Neil Garrett, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that you will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people? You will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of police officer according to the best of your ability, so help you God.
I do.
Congratulations, sir.
Police Officer Stephen L. Zimmerman. Police Officer Stephen Zimmerman, 27, is a resident of Colonia. Police Officer Zimmerman graduated from Colonia High School and attended Middlesex County College and Montclair State University, where he earned a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. Police Officer Zimmerman previously served with the Springfield Township Police Department after graduation from the Essex County Public Safety Academy in December 2016. Mr. Mitch.
Do you, Stephen Zimmerman, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that you will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people? You will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of police officer according to the best of your ability, so help you God.
I do.
Congratulations, sir.
Well, there you have it. Six young men and women who graduated our high schools, who've lived here in most cases their whole lives, now fulfilling their dream of becoming a police officer. I think this is great. This is one of the most fun times of being the mayor of the town, is when you can help people achieve their lifelong dreams. I'd now like to ask our Deputy Director, Joe Niski, if he'd say a few words.
Good morning. First, on behalf of our Police Director, Robert Hubner, and our Chief Law Enforcement Officer, Scott Kuzma, I want to thank the Mayor and the Council for their continued support of our police department. The Mayor continues to say that we have the best police department around, and I just want to acknowledge that he backs those words up. He gives us personnel, he gives us training, he gives us equipment, and most recently he gave our PBA a contract that they worked very hard on. So, Mayor, I'd like to say thank you. To our new people, you are sworn in today, but you graduate on Monday, so you've already been forewarned. You got 4 more days to behave. I'm sure you'll agree this was a very long journey to get where you are. You, your family, your friends, you should all be very proud. This is a great department, and we're very happy to have you on board. Congratulations.
Just to quickly, just before closing, just to touch on what Joe said, the moms, dads, the aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, grandmas, grandpas. I don't know exactly how many people we had to go through to get to these 6, but my guess is it's more than 20. This is a very, very difficult job to get. People drop out at all different steps along the way. Some never even make it to the first step. So the fact that they've gone this far is a credit to themselves and also to you for having been the ones that raised them. So congratulations to all of you, too. Thank you very much for coming today.